Oh, I just don't know. Don't know what? Well, I'm just about to form an LLC and I didn't realize I can choose what state to form in. Why don't you just choose the one you reside in? Well, yeah, I could, but some other states have amazing benefits. Yeah, like Delaware, Wyoming, Nevada, Texas. Wait, you know about this? Oh yeah, wait, didn't I say? I'm Adam, the Chief LLC Officer here at StartGlobal. Who are you talking to? No one. So, how about it? Are you ready to learn the best states to form an LLC in? More than ever! Great! So let's go! So, best state really depends on how big your business is and the nature of your business activities. So, let's start if you are a small business based in the US. Your home state is always ideal. There's no place like home. Because you're physically located in the state and you would be mainly operating your business from there. This even applies if you're a tech worker working on your laptop at home. Your state may eventually make you form there. And if you have a physical office or you have to physically visit your customers to sell a product or service, just go with the home state. It will just save you a lot of hassle. Okay, small business taken care of, but what if you are a tech startup looking to raise venture capital? Go with Delaware. You can start off with a Delaware LLC, but then eventually you can convert it into a Delaware C Corp. As most investors almost always require you to have a Delaware C Corp before investing in your company. But hang on, why do investors like Delaware? Well, the legal system in Delaware is pro-business, like they super duper duper love new businesses. They have plenty of case laws and experienced judges who understand all the intricacies of business. So when it comes to lawsuits, Delaware courts better understand the nuances. And understandably so, because investors want the least amount of headaches when it comes to their portfolio companies. And I mean, we all want less headaches, right? So, small business, done. Tech startups, done. But what if you are a non-resident operating business outside the US? Well, you've got 4 options to choose from. Number 1, Delaware. The cost of formation filing is $90. Now remember, these are just the filing fees. There are other expenses when you become a proper LLC. And the annual fees to the state government is $50. So what are the pros of Delaware? Well, it's widely recognized for its business-friendly legal environment, with the reputable Court of Chancery. There's no state corporate income tax for businesses operating outside of Delaware. And finally, it's a straightforward and relatively quick LLC formation process. And what are the cons of Delaware? There are annual franchise tax and fees. The annual franchise tax is $300 and the annual report is $50. These have to be paid regardless of business activity or income. It's not the best option for privacy, as some member and manager information may be publicly available. And finally, the process takes a few months, so there is a delay in processing documents. So it's not the best option if you're after something in a hurry. Number 2, Wyoming. The cost of formation filing is $100 and the annual fees to the state government is $60 onwards. But if you have more than $250,000 in assets located in Wyoming, your annual report fee will be more than $60. So what are the pros of Wyoming? They offer strong privacy protections with no public disclosure of manager or member information. There's no state corporate income tax and low annual report fees. As I said, the annual report license fee is $60 onwards, and there's minimal ongoing compliance requirements. And finally, that document processing, it's quick. So what are the cons of Wyoming? It's a less established legal environment compared to Delaware, and it's not as well known as Delaware, meaning there's limited recognition among lenders and investors. And really, not a lot of international banks have heard of Wyoming entities. Number 3, Nevada. The cost of formation filing is $425 and the annual fees to the state government is $350. What are the pros of Nevada? No state corporate income tax, or franchise tax, or personal income tax. They have strong privacy protections with limited public disclosure of member and manager information. And finally, it's a business-friendly legal environment. And what are the cons of Nevada? The fees are higher to form an LLC. As I said, it's $425 and the annual fees $350, is higher compared to other states. And Nevada is not as well known as Delaware, so you face the same problem as Wyoming. There's limited recognition among lenders and investors, and those international banks, they've probably never heard of any Nevada entities. And finally, number 4, Texas. The cost of formation filing is $300, and the annual fees to the state government are mostly $0, but it totally depends on how much your revenue is. To put it into perspective, if it's less than $1.23 million, then it's mostly zero. So what are the pros of Texas? No state corporate income tax or personal income tax. It's a large consumer market in a thriving economy, and relatively low costs for business operations. As I said, the annual report fees, they're $0. And what are the cons of Texas? Although Texas has no state income tax, it does have franchise tax, which is based on gross revenue, which could be high for some businesses. And there is public disclosure of some manager and member information. Wow! So there we have it. Wow! You are so knowledgeable. I feel like my brain is gonna burst. Well, thank you. I do have that effect on people. Okay, so give me a final summary of who to choose. Okay, so when you're selecting the best state to form an LLC in, consider your specific business needs, your growth plans, and personal preferences. For small businesses, your home state might be ideal. And non-US residents who prioritize privacy and low taxes, Wyoming might be the ideal choice. Or if you're seeking a well-established legal environment and plan to attract investors, Delaware might be a better choice. And for those looking for a combination of tax advantages and privacy, might find Nevada appealing. While good old Texas might be better for businesses who are looking to tap into a larger consumer market. Wow! I think I'm ready. Oh, thank you so much, Adam, Chief LLC Officer at StartGlobal. How can I ever repay you? Oh, you know how. Head on over to startglobal.co and choose StartGlobal's all-in-one package for all your legal filing, taxes, and bookkeeping needs. Ha! Consider it done!